Manufacturing built our region into an industrial powerhouse more than a century ago. And it's not just ancient history. In fact, if you look at the 274 business investment and development deals across our region last year, you find that the most active sector actually was manufacturing. And that was the case for the second year in a row. 68 business attraction, expansion, and retention deals represented capital investment of almost $500 million, leading 4 other industry sectors across our region. So what gives? Petra Mitchell is president and CEO of Catalyst Connection. Joel Ross is CEO of Universal Electric. And welcome. Good to have you both here.
Thank you, Bill.
Yeah, Petra, for folks who don't know Catalyst Connection, I know you're a member of the Pittsburgh Regional Alliance Partnership, which put these numbers together and released them earlier this week. But for folks who don't know you, what exactly does Catalyst Connection do?
Yeah, Catalyst Connection is an economic development organization that works with small manufacturers in our community to help them grow their business, improve their productivity, and ultimately to create well-paying jobs.
Okay, and Joel, I guess Universal Electric, we'll come back to what you're all about, but you're a satisfied client of Catalyst Connection?
Yes, we are. We have used the services of Catalyst Connection for 17 or 18 years now, and it really has made a significant difference in the success of our company in many different ways.
That's terrific, because your company's been around for what, about 80 years?
That's right. We're a family-owned business. My grandfather got it started back in the 1920s, and we are glad to make this our hometown for that many years.
That's cool. And what do you make here in your hometown?
We're a manufacturer of customized power distribution systems for many applications. Our largest applications lately is for data centers. And the question would be, how do you provide the main power to thousands of computer servers and routers and switches and other equipment in these data centers, and we solve that problem with our customized power systems.
That is so crazy, though. So this old company had been around a long time, and you found this whole new market, global market, because of what's going on with the internet and computers and all the rest of it.
That's right. We follow where opportunity takes us, and we continue to try to build on that and run with what works best.
He's like the classic case study for what Catalyst tries to help companies do, right?
Absolutely, and I think that's a great example of a company that has innovated. They have improved their processes and ultimately created many, many jobs right here in our community.
You know, there's been so much talk over the years about, our heyday as a steelmaking center, as an industrial center, and then the emergence of the knowledge-driven economy and eds and meds. But manufacturing still, as we can see from these investment numbers, is still a player and still significant.
Absolutely. Not only in the investment numbers, but the overall numbers with manufacturing. It's still our 3rd largest industry, our 2nd fastest growing sector, and still employs almost 100,000 people of our fellow citizens.
Well, and it's beyond the direct employment, too, because doesn't manufacturing have a disproportionate impact on the rest of the economy?
Yes, you're absolutely right. 1 out of 4 jobs are supported by manufacturing. So not only do we have the direct jobs, we have almost another 300,000 people supported by manufacturing in this region.
What do you think's driving that? What's been behind this and this has been a consistent trend now for the last few years of manufacturing investment. What's behind that?
I think it's technology. I think it's innovation. We've improved our productivity. We are outpacing Pennsylvania in our productivity gains, and a lot of that has to do right here with the technologies that we've developed in our community: robotics, automation, digital manufacturing, additive manufacturing, all these new tools, new technologies that companies like Joel's have adopted and been able to compete globally.
And Joel, last year you announced a big investment, right? You're practically doubling your size?
Yes, we did. Our current facility is about 85,000 square feet, and we are excited to be adding on another 81,000 square feet at this time.
That's great, and I assume, even though you're a homegrown company, was it a foregone conclusion that you would build it here, or did you look around the country and just see if there might be a greener pasture somewhere?
We did look around the country. Actually, we considered out in the West Coast or the Western U.S. very seriously for a while, because our largest local market is Silicon Valley. And so we wanted to be able to support our customers with excellent customer experience by making sure we can get our products custom built and to their doors quickly. So we evaluated that, but we realized there were some drawbacks, and there were certainly some strengths to being here in Pittsburgh. Not only our roots, But with the support of industrial resource centers such as Catalyst Connection and the universities that we have here, and a lot of entrepreneurial and family-owned business support, financing and other things that we have here in Pennsylvania, a great workforce, all of these things were important factors why we evaluated several places but settled here.
That's really exciting. And Petra, I mean, when you look ahead and you talk about the workforce, it sounds like manufacturing continues to have a pretty bright future here, but we've got to have the people that want to do this work and have the skills.
Absolutely. That is our #1 challenge right now in manufacturing, is finding those skilled workers. And it's workers at all level of skills and technology to not only run sophisticated equipment, but to program equipment, maintain it, manage those processes, promote and market those processes. So it's a wide variety of skills and jobs that are available in manufacturing.
All right, so parents everywhere can say to their children, go young man or woman into manufacturing. Don't go west, go into manufacturing.
Absolutely.
Well, Petra Mitchell from Catalyst Connection, Joel Ross from Universal Electric, congratulations. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
And next up, we are taking the pulse of small and mid-sized businesses to test their outlook for our region. Stay with us.